I was diagnosed with MS, multiple sclerosis, in 99, I believe it was, 1999. I was 23 years old. I didn't have a clue what it was, but the way it started manifesting was I had vision problems in my right eye. I went to the neurologist and he confirmed the diagnosis, and he immediately put me on medication. I took this medication for probably 10 or 12 years. Everything was fine. My eye problems went away. I didn't have any issues. I mean, you really didn't even know I had MS.
6 years ago, maybe 7, she was outside like running and stuff and trying to stay in shape. And then whenever she got through running, like I opened the door because she had been gone for a while, so I was going to go look for her. And I opened the door and she was crawling up the garage steps. That was probably one of the times I remember that kind of opened my eyes a little bit to like, hey, this is kind of serious, you know.
And so in 2011, in January, we moved from Georgia to Ohio, and that's when I really started noticing a big decline. And probably about a year ago, I started getting foot drop, which is the muscle that runs on the top of my foot is just really weak, and I can't lift my foot up whenever I walk, so I just kind of drag it.
We've gotten to the point now because of that we can't really separate because she has to use her cane to walk.
Keep your belly sucking in, keep this rounded out.
Amanda came to me a couple years ago. She has really improved through her range of motion, I think is the main thing. The flexibility from stretching on the reformer really helps her. I just try to play the role of trying to make sure she's doing as much as she can when she comes to see me.
Everything I do is a struggle, to be honest. Most people, they don't even think about getting out of the bed and walking from their bed to the bathroom, but after I get out of the shower, I usually have to sit down and rest for a little while before I can do anything else.
A lot of people may wake up and say, hey, I need to get groceries, I need to go exercise, I need to go walk the dog, or I need to go to one of the kids' games or whatever, so that they're like, oh, I got a full day. Well, she wakes up and she says, all right, I got to do all that stuff. Now, which one of them things do I want to choose to do, because I can't physically do all of them. All the medicine that we know of that's mainstream out there is pretty bad for you. If you read the warning labels, it says, may affect your kidneys. Or a lot of the packaging says, we don't know how this works for MS. It just, in simple terms, it just does. And we're like, what in the heck are we using? So from that, it was kind of our first step outside of non-mainstream treatments.
The procedure I'm hoping to have done is called HSCT. Thankfully, I've been accepted to a clinic in Mexico. Just the procedure alone is $55,000, and you have to be there for a month. They say there's about a 70 to 80% success rate with it, stopping the progression of your MS. Some people actually get some function back that they lost, but the goal is to just stop the progression where it's at so it doesn't progress further.
We take a lot of pride in being self-sufficient, right, and not asking for help. It doesn't feel good, it feels like you're bothering people and stuff whenever you say, hey, I need some help, can you do it for me one more time? And we've had some good, donations and stuff in the higher ranges, a couple $100 or more. But we don't want to ask them to give us large amounts of money. I'd rather go ask, 3,000 people to give me 20 bucks, and 20 bucks that you probably spend at McDonald's or Starbucks or something that you probably wouldn't miss a whole lot. But in our life, 20 bucks from 3,000 people is our goal. I think one big thing that anybody with any of a disease like this, one big thing that they have is hope, right? Whether it's hope for a cure, hope not to get worse, or hope at just maintaining, the life they currently have.
That's the reason why I'm trying to get this procedure done, so hopefully maybe I can get the muscle function back in my legs and foot, and I can walk a little better.
Eventually she'll be able to, walk without a cane, especially if the procedure goes well. The more that she is able to exercise, the better her quality of life will be over the long term. So it won't be that she gets the procedure and the miracle happens that she doesn't have to strengthen. She's gonna need ongoing support to get back to her functionality she had before the MS set on.
Now, there's no guarantee that she's going to return to normal. I mean, to be honest with you, 100%, she could end up laying in the bed staring at the ceiling because of this disease, and we definitely don't want to get to that point. So we have to stop it where it's at right now.
I just want to try everything I can to keep from not being able to dance at my kid's wedding, or I'm sorry. I want to be able to hold my grandchildren when I have them. I want to be able to play with them. I want to be able to be there for my children when they get older. I just don't want to be confined to sitting in a chair for the rest of my life, or even maybe worse, worse things could happen. I would just like to enjoy life just like anybody would. Enjoy my family. That's the most important thing. It's just being able to enjoy my family.